In this work, we stand on the shoulders of giants like James Baldwin.
And the next book that I read for him was a book called If Beale Street Could Talk. It was a love story between Tommy and Tish. They were teenagers. Their love was doomed, tainted by the system, and there was lots of sexy bits in it that we like to read to each other. But again, it really gave us a sense of... Can you not hear me? Okay. Come out here, Baldwin.
The thing that really is striking about James Baldwin is when you get to know him, and it doesn't take long, you felt you knew this person all your life.
I first read James Baldwin when I was at university, actually. He was on a reading list that we did, and I was really lucky to be able to find his work and some of his short stories, and it was just, yeah, mind-blowing.
I mentioned to Tony Warner that I teach James Baldwin, and thus became a collaboration between myself, Black History Awards, Tony Warner, that has lasted now, I don't even know how many years. So much so that we collaborated on the amazing one and only unique James Baldwin course.
I think he was an inspiring author. I'm still working through his catalogue of works, but he lived in a very difficult time, but did a really great job of documenting how things were and creating, and what I've learned from today at the unveiling event actually, creating a narrative and a way of looking at how the psyche was at the time.
Today, it would be odd not to see a James Baldwin book in the CLR James library, right?
People who weren't here didn't know that Baldwin was standing right here. In fact, if you look at the picture, you can see he was standing right here. So people who weren't here in this environment didn't really understand that they were literally part of history.
Thank you to Tony, who you just heard from Black History Walks. It was a few months ago now that he reached out to us and made us aware of this connection with our building and James Baldwin. And it was a surprise to me, it was a surprise to Delia, who you've seen milling around. And we just felt, really humbled to actually have this connection with such a legend.
He was fully conscious of his race, a black man. He was clear about his sexuality, a gay man. He was knowledgeable and articulate about the implication of the repugnant and ruinous forces of associated discrimination. And in one of his novels, he left us an instruction: go tell it on the mountain. Declare dignity for the diverse spectrum of humanity.